All right, this is my daily update for my build and public log. It is December 24th, 2024. It's Christmas Eve. Um, so random story for today. Not a very exciting story, but one time I did spend Christmas alone. It sucked. Uh, didn't really feel like Christmas, so it was kind of okay, but I just by chance was in Amsterdam, and it's kind of ironic because most people, traditionally at least, you would go to Amsterdam to be up to no good, drink, party, drugs, yeah, has a pretty unsavory reputation, unfortunately. And when I was there, I did nothing bad. I was pretty boring. Just saw a lot of art. And Christmas Eve, I ended up doing a canal cruise on a boat to go see art. Like, just very mundane, very boring. Weird Christmas. Just by myself in Amsterdam. Just saw art, but, for Christmas. Um, and then I just had like a random. What did I have for dinner? I think I had something really random, like a burger and fries or something. I just kind of had to find what was open. It's not fun to spend Christmas alone. I know from experience. Um, so if you're with your family and friends, be grateful. I'm spending this Christmas with a lot of family, so fortunately not alone this year. But I'm working. I'm working Christmas Eve, because I really want to get this. I want to get this going. The last 2 days. So yesterday, I didn't get that much done. I just worked, maybe I don't know, 3 to 4 hours or something like that. Um, and then today I've worked just a couple of hours here. So I have been really stuck. The website here for AI chat email. This is using a framework called Next.JS. I don't love Next.js, to be honest. A lot of people love it. Um, it's it is kind of powerful. It's kind of like a very opinionated framework. You can build things pretty quickly, but I find when you start getting a little complicated, it's not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Um, Most of the most of the service is backend. Okay, you send an email, and then it's going to run agents. It's going to understand your request, so it has to read the email, parse the email, figure all that out. Then it routes your request where it needs to, another LLM, maybe Grok, maybe ChatGPT, depending on what your task is, and it's going to route it to different agents. So all of that is backend code. That does not need to run. That'd be pain and agony to run that in under Next.js. Um, this is not deployed to Vercel. Vercel is like the most popular hosting for Next.js. The only thing I'm using Next.js for is the basic landing page. So, I show this, there's landing page, there's like contact us, and what I'm working on is the dashboard. So I have ran into loads of trouble with Clerk. Clerk is an off, um, uh, it is just a user management platform. Okay. So you're supposed to just plug this right into your app. Doesn't really matter, the framework. It could be Node, it could be Next.js. You get this, okay? And you can just quickly, seamlessly log in and manage user accounts. Um, you're not storing the password. They are. So you're kind of outsourcing all of that. So, anyways, I have run into a shit ton of trouble. It has been pain to get this thing working. There, part of the problem, I think, is Next.js. I find the errors that if you do anything wrong in Next.js, you get these crazy obscure errors, and you're pulling your hair out for hours, and you have no idea what's going on. Even ChatGPT and Claude and all that could not figure out what was going on. And my problem with Next.js is they thrash so much with like different versions and different ways of doing things. Back before you look at the documentation, you're like, wait a minute, what am I looking at documentation for? Which version? I mean, it's just I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Next.js. I think it moves too fast. They break things. Documentation's a mess. It's better now, but God, it's been pain. So now you have Next.js 15, which now they've changed it, which is the very latest version. Now everything's done differently again. So I don't know. I am not a fan. So I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours blocked. I had all these weird build errors. So locally on my computer, everything was working. I was like, great, looks good. I'm ready to push this up to the server. I got it up on the server, and what the hell are all these errors? why aren't I getting these errors locally? And so I finally figured that out. And hey, okay, it's building and it's on the server, but where's the sign-in link? Where's the dashboard? Why is Clerk suddenly failing? I don't know. So, yeah, it's been pain. I've wasted a lot of time on this, which is frustrating. I used Clerk in Next.js because I thought it would be fast. I thought I could just drop it in and go, have a dashboard, have everything be, properly done. And I've wasted tons and tons of hours. So I'm not very happy. I played around with something else called super tokens, which is like a thing you host yourself. You have all your data. It's not going to cost anything if you get a bunch of users. I abandoned that because that seemed complicated, but I don't know. It seems just as complicated. So I'm not loving it. I'm almost there, but I just need to get this working so I can start building out the agents and making this thing useful. So I'm pretty frustrated. But it's Christmas Eve. Family is coming over. It's noon. Family's going to come over in a few hours, so I'm not going to get much done. And tomorrow will probably be the same. So almost there. I'll probably really do serious work Thursday and Friday, hopefully. So that's all I got. Not a great story today, I have to admit. But yeah, I do think anyone watching should have a Merry Christmas and be grateful for what you have. I know these are tough times for a lot of people, but remember, it could be a lot worse. I know that from painful experience. So Merry Christmas all, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow.